What's up, YouTube? UFC on Fuel TV number 9. It's going to be a pretty stacked card, the way I see it. Anyway, the main event is going to be Alexander Gustafsson taking on Gegard Mousasi. And Alexander is 15-1. His only loss was a submission loss to Phil Davis back at UFC 112 over in Dubai. And he was taken down over and over again by Phil Davis. But besides that, nobody else is really able to take advantage of his takedown defense weakness. So I don't know if he got better at his takedown defense, or if guys like Shogun and Matt Hamill just didn't have the same wrestling ability that Phil Davis possessed. My guess is that the guys he fought, all 6 or 7 of them, I think 6 of them, all 6 of these guys did not have the same takedown abilities that Phil Davis has. So, Alexander Gustafsson, he's pretty much hid from the wrestling. So just remember that he has the weakness to the wrestler. It's just true. Okay, he's fighting Gegard Mousasi, who is really good overall. He's just a really good fighter overall. He's a calm fighter. And, sometimes they don't really give Gegard Mousasi such a big spread for as far as being a favorite. Sometimes the betting people underestimate Gegard Mousasi. And in this fight, the same thing is happening. A lot of people think that Alexander Gustafsson is going to win this fight. Anyway, Gegard, he didn't do too well against Keith Jardine, which made a lot of people afraid of betting on Gegard, but he didn't lose the fight. He lost to King Mo in decision back in Strikeforce Nashville, and he lost his title to King Mo. But since then, he's had a bunch of wins against Mike Kyle, in his last one, St. Preux, Jake O'Brien, and Masuno. So, and he also knocked out Izumi. So, Gegard, he's one of the toughest fighters at light heavyweight, and it's really nice to see him in UFC. Notable wins he had versus, Sokaju, Babalu, and Gary Goodrich. So, he did beat Jacare. But if you look, he never signed with UFC. He never really took on the toughest opponents, and he beat Hector Lombard a long time ago. But I think that Alexander is going to win the fight. He just had that win over Shogun, who I don't think he's going to get taken down, and I think his stand-up is going to be better than Mousasi's. And Mousasi isn't going to look good in his first UFC event, but you never know. Mousasi's really good. He can walk in there and just take over the stand-up, take down Gustafsson down, and we might see a totally different fight. But I'm not expecting it. Okay, so my prediction is Alexander Gustafsson wins the fight. Reason, you saw him against Shogun. I know he didn't look like a whiz in the Thiago Silva fight, as far as knocking him out, but he fought like, a really great fighter. He had a really good stand-up. He made Thiago Silva look bad, and, although he didn't knock him out in 30 seconds or anything like that, he did pretty goddamn good in that fight. And you saw him against Matt Hamill, what he did against Matt Hamill. And, I don't think he's really fought the upper echelon of the division, except for Shogun. But Thiago Silva's tough. You saw what he did to him. Anyway, my guess is Alexander Gustafsson.